The start of a good workout is a good warm-up, and I like to kind of just do mine in sort of a freestyle motion, really just get the blood flowing, get the joints nice and lubed up and so on, get some arm spins in there, get some kind of like you're miming certain exercises, just freestyle in the air, and get the feel for what I'm going to do. And I mostly like to do a full body kind of warm up before I get into anything. It doesn't matter if it's a push day, it's a pull day, it's a leg day. I like to get everything kind of stretched and ready and flowed in. And Hindu push-ups are probably one of my all-time favorites for my warm-up. I just feel like I get every muscle kind of going, I get to stretch out all the kinks and everything like that, and get as flexible as I possibly can, and just work on that a bit. But yeah, you get a good flow going, you get some good breathing going with that. It's a real nice one. Balance it out with some Hindu squats or Final Fantasy VII squats, what I like to call them. If you know, you know. But just getting everything kind of moving and circulating and so on. A lot of times I've gotten enough walking in before I get to my workout, so I got like an initial warm up, so I don't feel the need to do anything more than maybe about 2 to 5 minutes maximum, probably, for my general warm up. Sometimes I'll throw some burpees in there too. Those are also good ones for just getting the heart rate going. And once again, you kind of hit just about everything in those motions. And you don't got to get too complicated with it. I think just the standard burpee, well, I don't know what they call it, the 5.1 or whatever, that has the push up in there, like, that does the job well. But it gets me set and ready to go for my workouts. And so today, what I'm doing is I'm doing one of my 30 downs for push-ups, and I'm just doing the close grip push-ups because I like that feel where it just hits my chest and it hits it hard. I'm starting off with close grip push-ups, and the way this workout goes is it's the down style workout. So you pick a number to start at and then you count your way down. So a traditional one would be 30, then you do 29, then you do 28, and you just rest a little bit in between. But I've kind of based mine off of a 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and 5. And that equals to 105. And that's just for the easy math part of it all. So you don't have to think too hard, because sometimes just going with downs from a big number all the way to the bottom, you start to get lost. Next thing you know, you're like, did I do 17 or was I on 16? I can't remember. And generally what I always say is, if you get lost, just throw a couple extra reps in there. You know what? Might as well have more than less. But this way, I feel like I keep on track. It's easy to know where I'm at, and I can bust out, 100 reps at a crack. It works fantastic for push-ups because it's about the right balance there, where you start off, you feel good. The first couple sets, not a problem. But once you start to stack more and more of those hundreds together, it starts to get harder and harder, and you start to really feel the fatigue. You get that hardcore intensity, and you do literally push yourself to failure by using just body weight and just push-ups alone. Because if not, you're going to have to either add weight. There's 1,000 different variables you can always do, but this way is just very pure, where you don't need any extra equipment. You just got your body weight, and you're just doing push-ups. And so generally what I will do with this too is I'll switch my grip up each time I get to one of the rounds of 100, in a sense. So on this one here, I'm just showing the first starting one, and I'm just doing the close grip press. But as I went down the line, I did everything from kind of an incline press, whatever you want to kind of call it, I guess, on push-ups. I did some push-up handles and a neutral grip. I did a standard kind of slightly wider grip one, and a little bit more close grip stuff, because that's kind of my favorite one. But you get yourself a little bit more variety when you switch up the grips. You can kind of hit different areas, and then you don't get stuck too much in one groove that sometimes will irritate the wrist and other parts of the body. You get a little bit more flow going. But I love these things. They work great on, not only push-ups, squats, pull-ups, anything, you name it. You can use it on barbells and machines and cables and anything you got lying around. It's just a fantastic way to really get a lot of good volume in, and really get connected with the mind-body muscle connection, and real feel the flow, feel everything kind of working, and hit that hardcore fatigue. It's just fun. Good times.